Hello, everyone. My name is Myrna Melly Ortiz, and I will be recording my project update for the course that I have developed for the final project. So, in the course that I will be conducting, it will be all about STEM teachers, preferably teaching science classes that would like to learn more about how to enforce their online and hybrid learning classes, and what learning tools they can either engage from to produce a more well developed class to really help and guide their students. Due to COVID 19, a lot of teachers were affected by the pandemic and did not have the proper tools or training to develop those courses and help students transitioning from the classroom to online. So it has been a shift for a lot of people in the education system. So I decided to create a course to just show a little bit more about what can be a little bit more efficient, how can they develop a good course with the good technology tools and proper technology tools that will guide them in the right step. And I will use different technology to just show them and do presentations, assignments, group projects where they can just talk among themselves since they already have the proper experience and just, you know, show them that it could be done. So there will be 5 modules in this course. The final module will be them actually creating their own online hybrid learning course of their choice. They will have to gather all of the materials, modules, goals and objectives, the assignments, the quizzes, evaluations, and just create their own course. They will be using Google Sites to create this course. So we will dive into the applications, the Google Docs, all of the applications that they can use. So that is primarily what my course is about. So I did just want to go through and kind of just talk a little bit more about what it is, what I've done so far. So if you can see, I have module 1, I have module 2, module 3. There is plenty of readings in here because there is also a textbook attached to this course that I did want them to read so that they can get a little bit more knowledge about what the book says and how it can help them. So as you can see, module 5 is all about the design document, the project timeline that they will initially have to fill out. So I did also want to talk about the things that I have left to do in this course. It is not complete yet, so what you're looking at is not the final product. So I do want to dive in deeper. I want to explore a little bit more on how I can add quizzes and make the presentations a little bit more visually engaging. So I was actually thinking of recording myself, kind of what I'm doing right now, explaining each module, just so that if they have any difficulty, they can just rewatch that video and learn a little bit about what the professor is asking them to do. So I did also want to do asynchronous Zoom meetings. I will probably do that in the first module, like introduce myself. What questions do you have? We can discuss about it in the Zoom meeting. So I did plan on doing that so that if they have any questions, we can go ahead and answer them on the asynchronous Zoom meetings. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the class will be online, so everything will be on Canvas, which is the LMS system that I will be using. And I also plan on working on the job aid once I start to get everything gathered together. That is the next step that I want to work on so I can really understand what my project timeline is. I will be following the timeline that I have created for myself. I created one to turn into for an assignment, but I'm also following one for myself since the semester is approaching. And I would like to make sure that I don't forget anything. That is actually what I'm worried about. Something that I'm hesitant about is forgetting. I hate forgetting things, so I really want to make sure that I conquer everything, that I don't forget anything, so that if they have any questions, they can just reflect to that rubric. So right now, what I'm focusing on is making sure that the rubric is clear, that the evaluation is clear, so that if they have any questions, they can just answer those correctly. And the rubric is really important. So I want to make sure that I tackle that correctly so that they can get a proper grade. And if they have any questions, they can refer to the rubric to make sure that they're going to get all the points. So that is what my presentation is so far. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. And for my peer reviewer that is reviewing this, I hope that you have already started to look through here, to look at the syllabus, to look at the TED Talk videos that I have included. I love adding fun little takes of videos. So this is an example that I have for the first module. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you.